Simon Ekpa, the self-proclaimed Prime Minister of Biafra, has expressed the behind-the-scene events leading to the seizure of Nigeria's presidential planes by a U.S. court. Ekpa claimed that the seizure was not an accident, but rather a deliberate move fueled by the U.S. growing skepticism towards the Nigerian government. Ekpa revealed that he had personally engaged with U.S. officials regarding the seizure of President Tinubu's assets and those of other corrupt Nigerian officials. He stated that his goal is to hold the Nigerian government accountable for their actions and to seek justice for the Biafran people. Ekpa's statement suggests that a complex geopolitical game at play, one that goes beyond the understanding of Nigerian officials. His claims have sparked widespread interest, with many wondering about the extent of Ekpa's influence in international circles. The seizure of Nigeria's presidential planes has already caused a stir, with many questioning the motivations behind the U.S. court's decision. Ekpa's revelation adds a new layer to the story, highlighting intricate the intricate web of international diplomacy and the growing scrutiny of the Nigerian government's actions. As the situation unfolds, the thing is certain: Simon Ekpa's influence extends far beyond the borders of Nigeria, and his actions have the potential to shape the course of international events. With his sights set on President Tinubu's assets, Ekpa's next move could be far-reaching consequences for the Nigerian government. Ekpa's determination to seek justice for the Biafran people has led him to take bold action, and his revelations has sent shockwaves around the world. As the story continues to unfold, it remains to be seen what further actions Ekpa will take and what the consequences will be for the Nigerian government. Okay, Ekpa tweeted, he said, "The seizure of Nigeria's president's planes as per U.S. court decisions was not an accident. The U.S. is increasingly skeptical of the Nigerian terrorist state. I have personally spoken with U.S. officials regarding the subject of seizing President Tinubu's assets and that of the corrupt Nigerian officials. If President Tinubu and his government continue their work against or attempt against me and continue to harass the Finnish government with their absurd requests to extradite me, I will consult with our friends in Washington, D.C. Okay, about having more of Mr. Tinubu's assets seized, and it will be subject to further international embarrassment. There is a complicated geopolitical chess at play, which goes beyond the comprehension of the simple-minded officials in Abuja." Do you really think Ekpa is this not just a propaganda? He said he spoke with U.S. officials. I'm not doubting anything, no, everything or anything is possible. But to me, I feel that this is a propaganda from Simon Ekpa, that he was the one behind the seizure of this. So I don't be me as a person. I don't believe Ekpa. It could be true. It could not be true. But all this story, this and that. Of course, the way this Biafra thing is going, it's really painful. Somebody was saying that oh, the manner at which the Biafra agitation is going is not. They are not doing it in a constructive manner. I said no. They are doing it in a constructive manner. If you see some kind of a lapses or what you think that say, oh, why are these people, this Biafra or this Ekpa and the rest of them, how are they behaving like this? You know, when you are frustrated at times, even if you start on a good note, it will be as if you don't know what you are doing. Just imagine Nnamdi Kanu's case now. It's been established that Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya. They didn't follow the due process, and that was the reason why the court said, free this man. And they are turning around. And I said it in one of my videos, that why is it that when it comes to the issue of the Igbos, the Biafra, and the Hausas are always unsettled. They are so restless. They will not be saying, oh, and I'm sure that is one of the conditions they have given to Tinubu, that don't release this man if you know that you want to be in power. And that's why Tinubu has not even said anything. He has not even made any PM, even from his office, from the presidency. They've not said anything concerning this whole thing. And when they say, oh, they should settle it in a political way, that is not the way it is. The court has released this man. Let him go. Let him go. We see the way they are handling the real people, where they buy people for the north. How many of them have they arrested? How many of them are in court? Was it not the same Siezure that told us that when he was with the DSS, that there was a place they put all this, just for so that it won't be as if they didn't arrest some of them. That these guys in the DSS custody or in the DC, that they have a preferential treatment they give to them. What do they do to them? They read newspaper, they have access to phones, they have access to a newspaper, they see television and all of that. But they themselves that they are fighting for the masses, they have not even carried gun. They will not even attend to them. See the way they are treating Nnamdi Kanu. So at times, when some people begin to behave the way they behave, you begin to, you begin to see, you begin to see that they are behaving irrationally. But this same government, like I said now, you see that the Tinubu's government was crying that people are against him. I just look at Alake that was yarning nonsense that the reason that they now know that they wanted to remove Tinubu. That's it to tell you these guys do not care whether you are hungry or not. They are trying to change the narrative. To them, they feel they are enjoying that people had done it in the past. Everyone did not fall. So it is their turn to do anyhow. After the protest, you say you know the pain of the people. You are this. You are not. You didn't even address it. And to make matter worse, the fuel has even increased. The cost of living is something else, and that is the person that you say that's telling you that you should have patience, you should exercise patience. Till when? Till when? So that's why you see it's people like Akpa coming out to say what they want to say, because if you think that you want to play the game dirty, they themselves they know how to play it. It's unfortunate. After, who would have thought that after the protest, the cost of living will still skyrocket, and those are the two things that people are talking about: the economy and the fuel subsidy. Return it back to where it was, because it's not favoring anybody. And Shesima coming out to tell us that Tinubu green Gary without a granite, his own house is better than his house. Is that? Who is going to be listening to all those things? Unfortunately, we have a lot of people that are listening to their cock and bull stories. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on what Akpa has said, whether you think he has hand in the seizure of the Nigerian properties outside the country.